Hey. Yes, sir. It's me again, KQ, KC Boxing Channel. Well, I just wanted you to know that Demetrius Andrade, and you know what? I'm not going to even try to say this last name, Walter Kautondondokwa. They came in at the right weight, and for some reason, I'm thinking this opponent was probably around Demetrius Andrade height, but he's not. Actually, he looks like a big middleweight, actually. And he looks like he's a tough African guy. You know, I mean, I don't know how awkward he is or how technical he is, or I just don't know. But what I do know is that, you know, he fought in Africa. He haven't fought outside of Africa, but he believes in that, hey, you got people sometimes that don't leave the United States and fight only in the United States, which is true. But as Goodfellow Sports TV would say, you know, it's levels to this shit. It is. You know, I have known a lot of boxers that have left their country, their home, to come to the United States because of better sparring, better competition, better equipment, and all of the above. Take Cuba, for instance. Cuba has a dynamite amateur program. They take all the elite amateurs and put them what they call the farm, where they eat, sleep, and talk boxing. And they have a number of fights in a certain style that Cuba does that a lot of people is not really understanding. Okay, like Andrade Lara. Okay, we know Jerry Hurd pretty much, you know, beat him down. I mean, look how big Jerry Hurd was. Wow. But Andrade, you know, he used to get on his glider, they used to call, and move around the ring. Well, if he wasn't running, you know, that was ring generalship, and they take that very seriously in Cuba. You know, they believe that you can't hit a moving target, but you can slow them down. You can catch them by going to the body, and most of them do. Now, Luis Ortiz, he's from Cuba, but he fights a different way. I mean, he's a southpaw like Laura, but he fights out of the Cuban program stance. See, Cuba has a different way of fighting their opponent. It's hard for me to explain, but if you hear a lot of people say, well, they have that Cuban style of fighting. Well, they like slick fighters, but they're not. I mean, it's just kind of hard to explain. But I do know that Ortiz is not that boxer. You know, they don't, put it this way, they don't work off the jab. You know, they don't. Like Laura, when he doesn't jab, okay? When somebody jab at him, he just throw his elbow up. He just throw his elbow up. You know, he don't put it out there. Or if he put it out there, he hold it out there just for a minute. And hey, the referee say use it or put it back. Because you just can't hold you can't stiff arm. You know, you have to move your jab. You know that's against the rules. So Lloyd, he just moved it up and down. You know, blocking with his elbow, blocking with his forearm. You know, but they don't extend jabs. Now, Luis Ortiz, he fights differently. He doesn't fight the Cuban style. He fights with that wham, 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 wham. You know, he throw the left, maybe about 3 or 4 jabs, and trying to pull out before he get countered. Now, I never seen this guy fight, and I'm trying to find something on this dude, you know, but of course, I can't find nothing that can decisively show me his style, you know, and I hope I will have something to report to my subscribers about this fight tomorrow. But, you know, I'm not giving Eddie Hearn my $10. I'm sorry. I refuse to. You know, it's not I have anything against boxing. I just don't like the way he came over here and went about, first of all, trying to bamboozle Deontay Wilder. Pretty much trying to treat him like a chump. You know, so I didn't like that. You know, and I'm going to continue on supporting Deontay Wilder because, first of all, he's American, and number 2, he's a good fighter. He learned very well. And what I mean he learned very well is that he didn't grow up like Floyd Mayweather, came out the crib fighting. He didn't do that. He didn't start actually boxing until he went to the Olympics. And he made the team because of his height. And they didn't have very many welterweights for the U.S. That's why when he fought, you know, he was just so awkward. You go back and look at the tapes. You know, he didn't know what he was doing in there. He got a bronze. It wasn't that many middleweights. But he was hitting hard. You know, he had a hard right at that time. Then once Mark Brillin was introduced to him, Mark Brillin introduced him to the fundamentals. Then he started picking it up. That's when he turned pro. You know, and then, you know, he have a daughter, but she's doing fine now. You know, now he is, you know, running, playing, having a good ass time. But now he know how to throw a perfect overhand right. As you look at my intro, you might could catch a couple of his shots. You know, he mentioned the guy I got in my intro right now as one of the tall fighters when they was asking about Tyson Fury. Have you fought anyone taller than you before? And he mentioned this guy in my intro in the blue trunks, how he went and hit him with an overhand right and knocked him down. So this so-called replacement, and the reason why I say so-called replacement, because I really believe that they knew, and I don't want to steal nobody's thunder. I don't want to say I'm plagiarism or plagiarizing anything, but like my good friend, good fella, Sports TV said, that he don't think that this was by accident. He believed that they pretty much knew Billy Saunders was getting high or using something. And he really believes that they probably put him on standby and told him, look, you know, stay in shape, stay ready, because we might need you, you know. And mighty funny, they need him. They brought him up. He came on out. Now, come tomorrow night. Now, see, the weigh-ins are with this and that, and they both came in at weight. And I'm just going to say Walter K, I'll say. Walter K came in a little bit underweight, and he was very confident about that. He knew he was going to make weight anyway. Now, the test would be tomorrow. See, looks can be deceiving. So, I'm not going to sit there and try to analyze this guy just by looking at him. But I will say he's tall. He's taller than Andrade if you look at the tape, or look at the picture here, or look at the weigh-in for those that have the zone, you know. And it's just funny how they just try to copy off of Top Rank and all the other companies, you know. They even have the girl with the match room, you know, like Top Rank. You having the girls with the, you know, Top Rank TR on. Well, they had the matchroom girls on, you know. I mean, what a bunch of motherfuckers come over here. Oh, it just, I don't know, it just bites my ass. And you know what? And I have to have more self-control. You know, I can't be biased in this type of position, you know. So, but hopefully it'll be a good fight for boxing. Demetrius Andrade been missing in action for a while. So maybe, just maybe, he'll give the American people a good fight. Now, it would have been different if Billy Joe Saunders would have been in there. You know, you really, really know that you were going to see a good fight. You know, you don't have to guess or wait and see or one of those phrases. You know that you're going to have a good fight with Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade, because they were selling that fight, and they were selling that fight, okay. I mean, Demetrius Andrade got up there in a British outfit. I guess he wanted Eddie Hearn to see, hey, see, Eddie? See what I got on? If you want me to suck the dick, I will too. Okay, Eddie? Because, see, I haven't fought in a long time. I got 6 kids, and whatever you want, Eddie. Whatever you want, Eddie. Just pathetic. You know, I mean, it just be so funny if Walter K just knocked this shit out of him and he fly out the ring. Man, you know what? I hate to say it, but I'd be happy too. Man. Because, see, I don't like when people talk shit and they don't stick by the shit they was talking. Now, I did a live stream earlier, and, you know, I said that, you know, if you want to talk shit, you got to back it up. Well, this is a different scenario. If you're going to say something or make a comment, you know, you can't contradict yourself. You have to stick by what you say. If you believe that Billy Joe Saunders is a good fighter, now this before Walter K came in and replaced him, but if you believe that Billy Joe Saunders was using, then you're supposed to say, hey, well, I'm not going to fight him, because I believe that you shouldn't fight a dirty fighter. A dirty fighter should have a chance to defend his belt. He should be stripped. I mean, you was a #1 cheerleader for Canelo to get stripped. You wanted him to get banned for a year. You wanted him to get kicked out of boxing. But I know, we know, you thirsty, you're hungry. That's what it is. And your ass is wasting away. You 30-something years old. Your career is just about over with now. Why? Don't blame nobody else. You fucked it up yourself. So this is your last hurrah. But I looked at Walter K. That's what I call him. I can't pronounce his last name. But I looked at Walter K. and he looks like he's in shape. I looked at him, he got, them high cheekbones, and look like he can swell up real easy, if Demetrius Andrade can get to them cheekbones. So hopefully he'll be better than Dongo, who Terrence Crawford fought, which one nobody. See how people make these fighters like they are the elite. In Dongo, that shouldn't even count it towards Terrence Crawford record. Jose Benavidez, that shouldn't count it towards Terrence Crawford record. They should have been sparring partners or some shit. I mean, Earl Spence was right. I mean, Terrence Crawford hasn't really been tested. If you look at it, Jeff Horn, he didn't have no business with a belt in the first place. He looked more like a surfer dude than a fighter. Hey, KQKC, hey, I keeps it real. I told you. I'm not going to change my thoughts, my principles, what I believe in, just to be political correct. Put it that way. And I want to say another thing. I still believe that we, or the fighters, it doesn't matter, you, the WBC, the IBF, the WBO, I don't care you across the street or down the street, whatever. I think all prize fighters should have some type of insurance. I'm not talking about insurance in case you lose or something. I'm talking about insurance, medical coverage, some type of HMO. The reason why I'm saying this because Keith Thurman, when he had that sit down with Ducking Sean Porter, he actually said he came out his pocket with so many G's to repair his arm. And I know a lot of fighters have surgery. Look at Kell Brook. He had surgery on both eyes. The titanium man. But you shouldn't have to come out your pocket. Because first of all, you're going to see a specialist. We all know that. That's the given. And we know how much a specialist costs. The best ones. I ain't talking about the hack jobs in Mexico. I'm talking about the more professional and more Hollywoodish, put it that way, doctor. So don't think all these fighters got pretty sets of teeth. No, they came out their pocket and got them capped. That's all. You mean to tell me Floyd Mayweather been fighting all this time and have a nice set of teeth like that? Come on. That's when common sense pops in. I remember his tooth was flying that time Madonna hit it. So, but I will say this. They should have an HMO plan for the fighters. Now, I'm not saying give it to them. Don't get me wrong, the governing bodies or whoever, or subscribers, whoever listening. I'm saying that maybe, just maybe, somebody can spearhead a pool of insurances where the fighters can check it out and see which one they want to get into, and they pay into it, just like average person do. You pay into it, then when that time comes for surgery or the doc, whatever, you give them your card. Just like Medicaid, from the poor to the rich, just give them the card. And there you go. But the question is, who will spearhead this? The governing bodies? No, they too fucking crooked. They don't stick by their own rules now. How they gonna stick by the rules with insurance? It's complicated. Yeah, I know it is, because you have to find doctors that's willing to be a part of that pool and willing to see that athlete, willing to accept that type of insurance. And you have to find insurance where it's accepted pretty much everywhere. I'm talking about West Coast, East Coast. So, who can spearhead it? I said, well, hey, what's wrong with the LDBC? They some smart brothers. They not biased. They tell it like it is. You got Fanah, he's a lawyer. He can draw up the contract for the fighters. There's a lot of people in the LDBC that have individual talent. And bringing them all together, you'd be surprised how smart these brothers are. But it's an idea, and I don't like to see that happen. Because I care about boxing. I care about my subscribers, and I care about the fighters. You don't want to see a fighter that can't talk after he's been fighting for 15 years. Maybe that doctor can save his life or save his speech impediment. And say, look, you took too many blows to the head. One more, gonna mess you up, or frontal lobe, or whatever, your brain up. So I advise that you retire now. Not next year, but now. The fighter might not like it, but the fighter will have to do it in order to still talk, like, for people to understand him. So, Muhammad Ali died of Parkinson's disease, but that was caused by too many blows to the head, because at that time they went 15 rounds. But 15, 12, or 10, it doesn't matter. The cranium, which is the head, is not meant to be hit. Deontay Wilder will tell you that all the time. But he still will knock your ass out. So, Demetrius Andrade fighting tomorrow night. He fighting Walter K. That's what I call him. But he's spelling down last name Kautondondokwa. That's how he spells it. So, don't ask me how he pronounced it, because I'm not that advanced. So, but tomorrow, hopefully it'll be a good fight. But right now, where it seems, it's like he's a last replacement at the last moment, and look like the WBO belt will go to Demetrius Andrade. But Demetrius Andrade, please stop saying that the Zone took over 154. That's a lie. They haven't taken over 154. They haven't taken over shit. I mean, just put it out there. But I know, I get it. You got, Coon and Buffoon, for Eddie the Monster, or Eddie Hearns. So, go ahead. lie your way like he lies his. You know, we know, we get it now. You know, maybe I'm a little slow, but the LDBC, a lot of them guys, they got it already. They been had it. I remember I was talking to one brother. He said, "Man, they don't want to fight Deontay Wilder." This was the very first beginning of negotiations. And you know what? He was right. Yep, he was right. They did not. I repeat, they did not want to fight Deontay Wilder. But see, Team Wilder, they didn't know that. See, he was excited about fighting Joshua. But when they found out that, hey, well, you got to fight Dylan White, and then you fight Joshua, and Deontay was like, wait a minute, no, hell no, I want AJ. No, anybody want Dylan White? No. He disrespected Dylan White like it wasn't no joke. Hey, he keeping it real though. Deontay Wilder was keeping it real. Then you know what? He said, you know what? Fuck it. Because he knew he could handle Dylan White. He said, okay, you know what? Put it in writing. And, okay, I'll fight Dylan White. Then I have a chance at Anthony Joshua. So, put it in writing and, well, wait. This is Eddie. Wait, Deontay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Wait a minute. You said that if I fight Dylan White, I get Anthony Joshua. That's what he said, people. But that ain't what happened. But if I was Wilder, I don't know if he did or not, I was, man, look, get the fuck out my house. Or my hotel, whatever. Y'all playing games. Then, ever since then, people pretty much got their number. Except for the UK people. I don't know if they hypnotized or, I'm not talking about the whole UK now. I'm just talking about, are you dumb or what? Do you get it? Do you really understand it? Damn. But, again, like I said, I'm KC Boxing Channel. And Demetrius Andrade will be fighting Walter K. I'm not going to say that name because it sounds like Kautondondokwa. So, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. And I've been grinding all morning, all afternoon, and all the way up to 8 o'clock tonight. Started 7 o'clock this morning. Central Time. So, I'm KC Boxing. Now, you want to help me keep this channel going? You can donate to the description, in the description box. It's a PayPal account, and I can use your donation, and I also can use your subscription. So, if you subscribe to me, please hit that little bell icon and let you know each and every time I upload a video. And once you do that, hit that like button. Smash it. Smash the shit out that button. Y'all know what this is, right? This is the LDBC. Check them out. Check out the Smoke City Mobcast on Wednesdays, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. Check them out. Good brothers. And as always, you know it. That's what time it is. Hey, I'm not new to this shit, but damn, I'm true to this shit. You all have a good night and peace. See you tomorrow.